Hello, everybody. We are going to talk about reading scientific notation today. So, a number is written in scientific notation when it's written as a number between 1 and 10 multiplied by a power of 10. The number must be greater than 1 or equal to 1 and less than 10. Okay? So, some examples 8.3 times 10 to the 7th power. This is scientific notation right here. Okay? 2.614 times 10 to the negative 3 power. Also scientific notation. Now, a lot of times on your calculator, you'll see something like this. You'll get something like 6.235 E4. Okay, what that means is 6.235 times 10 to the 4th power, which just means move the decimal 4 places to the right. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 62,350. Okay? Or you might see something like this. 9.35 times 10 to the negative 5 power. Okay, what that means is move the decimal 5 places to the left. So you'd have 935, but I'd move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. That's that right there. Okay? Or this might show up as on your calculators 9.35 E negative 5 like that. Okay, so that's how you read scientific notation. Now write this in standard form. Okay, so standard form is just an actual number. Okay, so it's going to be 3.22, but I got to move the decimal, remember, 4 places to the left, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 places. That's the answer to this question right here. Okay, 7.9 times 10 to the 5th power in standard form. So that's going to be 7. I'm going to move the decimal right 5 places. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 790,000. Okay, here's a couple for you to do. So go ahead and pause the video, write those out real quick, and then jump back on and see how you did. Okay, so this first one is going to be 1 point. I'm sorry, not 1 point. I'm going to move the decimal 4 places to the right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 0. So it's going to be 1, 2. There we go. 12,850. I move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4 places. $12,850. Okay, this one here. 9. Let's use this color. 9.9 times 10 to the negative 5th. So I'm going to put my 9 and my 9 down. I'm going to move the decimal 5 places to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be that right there. So hopefully you got both those right. Okay, an object with a lesser density than water will float. An object with a greater density than water will sink. Use each given density in kilograms per cubic meter to explain what happens when you place the items in the water. So water has a density of 1.0 times 10 to the 3rd power. A brick has a density of 1.84 times 10 to the 3rd power. Obviously, that's going to be more. I mean, if you really needed to, you could convert this to standard form number, and then you could convert this to a standard form number, and that's bigger than that, so the brick is going to sink. Okay? Now over here, the apples, this is 6.41 times 10 to the 2nd power, so this would be 641 if I converted that to a standard number. That's obviously less than this. It's going to float. Okay. There we go. Ooh, look at this nice bad boy right here. This nice big flea. Imagine if fleas really got that big. That'd be terrifying. Okay, a female flea consumes 1.4 times 10 to the negative 5 liters of blood per day. Your dog has 100 female fleas. Obviously, you should take better care of your dog. Okay, how much blood do these fleas consume per day? All right, so what do I have here? I've got, we need a nice calming color because some of you will be freaked out by the giant flea here. So I've got 1.4 times 10 to the negative 5 power. Okay, so I can do this a long way and I can convert this thing to a decimal. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liters per day per. And then I could multiply that by 100 because there's 100 of them. All that's going to do is move the decimal 2 more places, so it's going to be this many liters. Okay, so this would be liters, this would be deciliters, this would be centiliters, this would be milliliters, so 1.4 milliliters per day. Okay. Or I could just say, you know, if I multiply this by 10 to the second power, because 10 to the second power is 100, then this becomes 1.4 times 10 to the negative 3 power, which is 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, look at that. That's the same thing I got right here. Liters. So I did it 2 different ways, got the same answer. Okay, so you know what? Let's show that these are different by doing these in different colors. So this this times this goes this way, and if I just take this and convert it, then it goes this way. All right, so now that I gave you the itchies and scratchies, you get to do 1 through 35 odd. I'll see you guys later. Have a great evening.